Welcome back to the List of channel, where we dive headfirst into the fascinating, the bizarre, and the downright inexplicable phenomena that make up our incredible world. Today, we're looking at those moments when nature decides to get a little weird. You know, the kind of weird that makes you scratch your head, question your sanity, and maybe even start believing in sea monsters or sky spiders. But here's the twist. For every baffling spectacle Mother Nature throws our way, science, with its trusty magnifying glass and boundless curiosity, usually has an explanation. So, prepare to have your mind blown and your misconceptions busted as we uncover the scientific secrets behind some of nature's strangest acts. List of times nature behaved strangely, and science explained it. First up on our list, let's talk about something that sailors have whispered about in taverns for centuries, often dismissed as the ramblings of men too long at sea: rogue waves. Imagine, if you will, being out on the vast, churning ocean. The waves are high, maybe 20 feet, nothing a good ship can handle. Then, out of nowhere, a wall of water, 80, even 100 feet tall, rises up like a liquid skyscraper, towering over everything else before crashing down with unimaginable force. For a long time, these were considered myths, exaggerated tales to spin around a dying fire. How could a single wave be so spectacularly enormous compared to its brethren? Well, turns out, those old salts weren't just seeing things after too much grog. Rogue waves are very real, and science has finally caught up to their terrifying reality. These aren't your typical tsunamis, which are caused by seismic activity. Instead, rogue waves typically form in deep oceans and are often the result of something called constructive interference. Think of it like this: multiple smaller waves, all traveling in the same general direction, somehow converge, and for a brief, terrifying moment, they add their energy together, piling up into one monstrous, solitary peak. Other factors can play a role too, like interactions with strong currents, which can literally focus wave energy. So, the next time you hear a tale of a ship being almost swallowed whole by the sea, remember, it might just be a testament to the ocean's unpredictable, mathematically precise, and utterly brutal sense of humor, moving from the terrifyingly watery to the surprisingly icy. Our next mystery involves projectiles from above, ballistic ice bombs. I'm not talking about hail here, folks, though hail can certainly pack a punch. We're talking about chunks of ice, sometimes the size of volleyballs, or even small refrigerators, plummeting from what appears to be a perfectly clear blue sky. Imagine minding your own business, watering your petunias, when suddenly, a literal block of ice smashes through your gazebo. Naturally, people think alien debris, a really angry sky god, or perhaps just a particularly clumsy airplane. For years, these incidents puzzled scientists and delighted conspiracy theorists. While some cases have been linked to aircraft shedding ice, a much rarer occurrence these days thanks to improved aviation technology, the majority are what meteorologists now call megacryometeors. And yes, that name sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it simply means unusually large pieces of atmospheric ice. Basically, under very specific and rare atmospheric conditions, we're talking a precise cocktail of supercooled water droplets, strong updrafts, and particular temperature inversions. Ice can grow to enormous sizes, sometimes even in relatively cloud-free conditions, before gravity inevitably reclaims its due. So, next time something heavy and frozen drops from the heavens, it's probably not a message from beyond, just a truly overachieving piece of ice doing its thing. Though, I'd still recommend shielding your petunias. Now, for anyone with even a mild case of arachnophobia, our next phenomenon might just be your worst nightmare come to life: spider rain events. Yes, you heard that right. Imagine waking up one morning to find your entire town, literally everything, your car, your house, your dog, coated in a shimmering, unsettling blanket of thousands, sometimes millions of tiny spiders, all seemingly having fallen from the sky. It sounds like a scene ripped straight from a low-budget horror flick, or perhaps the apocalypse for some of us. How does one even begin to explain the sky suddenly turning into a giant spider dispenser? Fear not, brave souls, for science, once again, has a perfectly reasonable, if still utterly creepy, explanation. This phenomenon is known as ballooning. Many species of spiders, particularly young ones, use a remarkable technique to travel. They climb to a high point, release strands of silk into the air, and let the static electricity in the atmosphere, combined with air currents, carry them aloft. It's like tiny, silent, eight-legged parachutists. Normally, these individual aerial journeys go unnoticed. But when a large number of spiders, perhaps hatched at the same time or caught by a sweeping weather system, take flight simultaneously and then are suddenly dropped by changing atmospheric conditions, they can appear to rain down en masse. So, it's not the sky actively raining spiders, It's just a mass commute gone spectacularly wrong. Still, perhaps keep a broom handy, and maybe a therapist. Let's lighten the mood slightly with something truly beautiful and famously elusive: the green flash sunset. For many, it's a thing of legend, a fleeting moment of emerald brilliance that kisses the horizon as the sun finally dips below it. People claim to have seen it, others scoff, believing it to be a trick of the light, or perhaps just a trick of the mind after too much vacation-induced relaxation. Is it real? Can the sun truly flash green? And if so, how does that even remotely make sense? Turns out, the green flash is absolutely real, and it's a stunning demonstration of atmospheric optics. Our atmosphere acts like a giant, imperfect prism. When sunlight passes through it, the different colors within the light spectrum are bent, or refracted, at slightly different angles. Blue and green light are bent more than red and orange light. At sunset, as the sun dips below the horizon, the redder light sets first. Then, for a brief glorious second, usually less than 2 seconds if the conditions are just right, a clear, unobstructed horizon and a stable atmosphere, the very last sliver of the sun's upper limb appears to flash green. The blue and violet light are refracted even more, but they're usually scattered too much by the atmosphere for us to see them distinctly. It's a rare, beautiful phenomenon, a scientific magic trick played right before your eyes if you're patient enough to catch it. No optical illusions, just pure physics putting on a show. Finally, we come to a cloud formation that looks like something straight out of a surrealist painting or a sci-fi movie: Mammatus clouds. Picture an angry, stormy sky, but instead of flat, ominous bases, you look up to see a landscape of bulging, sagging, pouch-like protrusions hanging down like inverted bubbles or udders. They often appear after severe thunderstorms, painting the sky with an eerie, almost alien beauty that can be both captivating and a little unsettling. Are they pockets of trapped alien gas, the sky's saggy underbelly, or just nature having a bad hair day? Scientifically speaking, mammatus clouds are a stunning example of complex atmospheric dynamics. The word mammatus comes from the Latin mamma, meaning udder, which, let's be honest, is a pretty apt description. Unlike most clouds which form from rising air, mammatus clouds are formed by sinking pockets of cold, moist air. They typically appear beneath the anvil cloud of a severe thunderstorm. As large ice crystals or water droplets descend from the main cloud, they encounter warmer air, evaporate, and cool the surrounding air. This process creates these distinct, downward bulging pouches. They're a visual indicator of extreme atmospheric instability, often signifying turbulent conditions at higher altitudes. So, while they might look like the sky is about to give birth to something terrifying, they're just another incredibly cool, albeit slightly ominous, display of atmospheric physics at work. And there you have it. From colossal ocean waves to raining spiders and skies that flash green and sag like udders, nature continues to surprise, baffle, and occasionally terrify us with its sheer unpredictability. But thanks to the tireless efforts of science, we can peel back the curtain on these seemingly supernatural events and find the elegant, often complex, explanations hidden beneath. It's a testament to the fact that the universe isn't just weird. It's wonderfully, scientifically weird. Which of these strange phenomena fascinates you the most? Have you ever witnessed a green flash sunset? Or perhaps had a near miss with a ballistic ice bomb? We'd love to hear your stories in the comments below. If you enjoyed unraveling nature's mysteries with us, make sure to hit that like button. Share this video with a friend who loves all things strange. And, of course, subscribe to the list of channel for more deep dives into the extraordinary. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.